Today is a beautiful day for a run. Thought I'd bring you along with me, and we are gonna go check out this awesome trail. And I have a couple updates for you regarding the Leona Divide 50K and 100K trail race. So we'll talk about those out there. And I have a fun new piece of gear that we're gonna mess around with. I think you're gonna like it. I've seen people wear these things before. I've never done it. So this is all a new experience and we'll have some fun with it. So let's get out there. All right, so before we get started here, I didn't want to play myself out there and I didn't eat breakfast, so I guess I already played myself. So I just took a goo Roctane before the run. I don't usually do that, but I was trying to play myself out here, so smart decisions only. All right, that last section really felt like this scene from this little indie film I once watched where they're in spaceships and they're flying through this bigger spaceship. To get to the core to blow it up. Pretty sure that movie is called Star Wars. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. So yes, I am wearing a belt by Nathan Quick Draw Flask. This was a gift to me and thought I'd try it out. I never really wear flip belts or see people wear flip belts. There were a couple issues with it on the way up that I'll address in a second, but all in all, it's been kind of fun, and the ability to do this whenever I want, amazing. So let's get into it. All right, so we're just gonna hike up this little part here while I talk to you about this belt. So like I said, this belt was a gift from Nathan, just to test out, have fun with. Not at all a review or a sponsored deal on this thing. I don't really see too many people wearing the belt in races. Not really anyone towards the front of the pack. It's really handhelds and vest, and that's what I usually prefer. But I thought I'd give this thing a try and see what all the hype is about. I guess the first thing I had issue with is tightening it. You gotta make it tight. I had it where I thought was good. After 100 feet, realized it was way too loose, so cinched it up. And then after about quarter mile, realized it was still too loose and really cinched it up to the point where I thought this is way too tight. And as I started running some more, it started to feel right, loosen up a little bit. There is a little bit of a bounce, but I assure you once you lock it in, it kind of goes away. But I think the thing I'm seeing and realizing why not too many front of the packers or elites are wearing belts is the moment you start to get into the low 7s and into the 6s, and that's where I'm about. We're about like a 650 pace. It starts to bounce a lot and it's not really ideal. The nice thing is, yes, your arms are free. If you really don't like something locking down your shirt, this is great. But for those faster paces, you start to feel the burden of it. So I recommend this thing for if you're a little bit slower, anything above a 7:30 pace runner. This is pretty cool, pretty awesome. It also fits my phone. I have an iPhone 8 with a case on it, and it fits into this little side pocket thing here, which is pretty nice. My phone does not fit in handhelds. So I think for me, this thing is great for hikes, going out for a hike with friends, just to have my arms free, and maybe any slower runs or a longer effort where I'm going pretty slow, and either have a vest on or handhelds and just want an extra bottle of storage. So this thing has a little curved design in the back, and it allows you, it's called the quick draw, so you pull it out, and then it comes with this water bottle, which is 12 ounces of fluid. It's pretty cool. Little pop-up top, and it's pretty easy to get back in. I wouldn't necessarily do it while you're running, trying to grab and go, so I think the handhelds are a little bit better to kind of stay on pace. You will have to slow down a little bit to slide it in, but it slides in pretty quick and easy. So yeah, all in all, I think it's great if you're above a 7:30 pace runner, or for hikes, definitely check out the belt. Back to running, let's go. You're all clear, man.
Hey, thank you.
Have a good one.
Last one.
Thanks. All right, look at that. Some good old-fashioned trail courtesy. No, you're all good.
So far.
Perfect, thanks. Always be careful, y'all. All right, that's the run. Made it back. Let's talk Leona. I wanted to update you guys on the Leona Divide 50K, 100K ultramarathon. The race was supposed to take place in April. It was postponed until June 13th, which is in 4 days from now. And that was the makeup day, and there was also another makeup day scheduled for October. So 2 days ago, we got the word that the June 13th date is a no-go, and that we are now waiting for the October date. Had a feeling that was going to happen. In the last video, I kind of said as much. So I was ramping up to prepare to race that 50K on Saturday, and now that that's not happening, kind of readjusted and decided to come out and do this run at a little bit more of a relaxed pace, take it a little bit slower on this build-up. I was kind of rushing things, trying to cram before this race. So all in all, I think it's a good thing that the race was postponed. I wasn't really quite ready for it, a little bit undertrained, but it is nice for you all because I got to come out here and relax a little bit more, where I feel a little bit more comfortable filming. At the workout days, or when I'm really trying to get something done, it's a little bit of a burden to pull out the camera, stop, film, things like that. The other thing was this waist pack. I really wanted to show you guys that. And this run kind of gave me a nice opportunity to do so. So what's next? What's coming up? So without this race, we have a lot of free time on our calendar, and one of the big things I'm thinking about is doing a mile time trial in the next couple weeks, see where that speed fitness is at, do a couple track workouts with you guys, record more of these longer trail runs, and I really want to do a fun adventure run. So I've been talking with my old roommate and buddy, Mitchell McLaughlin. What's up, dude? He has a YouTube channel. If you guys don't follow that or haven't checked that out, I'll link it down below. Super awesome guy. And we've been talking, and it's gonna probably happen where we're gonna go kind of do some sort of trail adventure, camping trip, very mediocre amateur style. That's another awesome channel if you haven't seen it. So it'll be the two of us doing something crazy, something wild, and hopefully getting it done. So look out for that. That'll come out in the next couple of weeks. Oh, the waist pack. I would say I'm gonna definitely use it again. It's probably something that is not for a race, I'd recommend handheld or a vest over purchasing this 9 times out of 10. But if you have it, if it's given to you, definitely worth using. And really, that awesome feature of just being able to grab it out of your back pocket, very John Wayne style, is so much fun and kind of worth it all for me. So maybe you'll see more of the little waist pack on in future runs. We'll see about that. So yeah, I don't know what else to say to you guys, but remember that adventure is out there. You just got to go and find it. And as always, do it for the story. Peace out. All right, so per usual, classic Austin move. Did not have the watch going for the last 2 miles. So I think we're gonna turn back and redo it, because did it really happen if it's not on Strava? You tell me.